Why the bloody hell is PerkZ playing AP Rakan in the mid lane? Good question. Today I'm going to try and answer that question for you guys by taking a look at one of his gameplays where he plays AP Rakan, so you can see why he's playing it and also how to play it. So if you want to go into it in your games and check it out, then you can go ahead and you can do so. I guess the best place to start if we're looking at this kind of stuff would be with your runes, your item build, your runes and masteries. That's an old school run right there. I'm not quite sure whether or not you guys would appreciate the runes and masteries nowadays, considering masteries don't actually exist. But enough of that rubbish, enough of that bullshit. Here are your runes and your skill order. So you can see that it's aggressive right off the bat here when you have the electrocute, the sun impact, so you get the burst of penetration when you engage, and just basically a bunch of damages. He does sometimes go for Ingenious Hunter instead of Relentless Hunter, which is item actives, because you'll see with the skill order it influences that. You'll see with your item build it influences that. And for your skill order, you want to go for your Q, W, and E. Secondary tree is just so you can survive the lane phase, basically, because yeah, you are at the end of the day playing Rakan mid lane, so you can get harassed, you can take a lot of damage in those lanes. So let's get started with a cheeky invade. This is caps, by the way. So this right here, this is PerkZ. And we're playing, there's Caps in this game, Exiles in this game, you know him from LCS, Criminal, you might know as well from the UK scene. There's some cool kids here. This is a challenger game, okay? This is not bronze, not anything like that. This is a challenger game. Let's speed through this. So, I'll give a quick rundown of item build, because you can see he started with the Corrupting Potion. Every single game, PerkZ does the same 3 items. Protobelt Rush, then Luden's Echo, then Death Cap. Look at that damage! Did you see that damage? I'll rewind it for you, because you probably didn't, because it... Look at it. So, this is it. You get close, you engage, auto, Q, or auto Q, and then just, holy crap, you do so much damage. The thing with AP Rakan as well, you might be wondering, like, what the bloody hell is going on here? AP Rakan, it's AP Rakan, like, hello? So recently, Rakan did get buffed, and the way they buffed him was to buff his AP ratios. His Q got a buff to the AP ratio, his W got a buff to its AP ratio, and that's considering an already existing AP ratios on his other abilities as well, including his passive, which has a 90% AP ratio, so which is this like Malphite shield here. So he's got like a 70%, oh sorry, it's 60% I believe on his Q, 70 on W, 90% on passive. So it's like, he actually has ridiculous AP scalings. And it's just like, if you max that Q, you can basically spam it in lane. It's got like a 6-second cooldown, not including your CDR obviously, which will make it much lower, considering you're going for that Protobelt Luden's build. And look at that. And then you get the heal as well. Like, it's honestly really solid. So we'll skip through parts here because, you know, when we get to some more action. But basically, you want to play the lane phase, harassing as much as you can with your Q. But you want to stay behind minions where you can as well, because you are a melee champion in a lane against a ranged, which can be kind of tough for you. So let's skip through here. Graves is around. PerkZ looks like he might want to go in here. LeBlanc's kind of low, so he could if he wants to find the opening. He's got Ignite as well, remember guys, he's got Ignite. See if we can catch this one here, or it's just probably just going to pick up the minion wave. So, let's get the minions. Oh, there's the engage. Misses the Q, no one saw that. He's not going to let Exile get that free recall though. And there we go. Oh, Exile's staying. Is he going to stay? He is going to stay. Alright, let's skip. I wonder whether when he gets level 6, which he's really close to getting, whether he's going to engage here. Let's see whether he does that. I've got a sneaky suspicion he might do it, but I'm not 100% sure. There's a level 6. Now, if he's smart, he would have seen... Oh, there it is! He's gone in! Is that it? Is he dead? Yo, blink and you miss it. Holy shit, I wasn't paying attention to that one at all. But... goddamn, alright, so there's the engage. That's the AP Rakan, baby. Okay, first blood. This Exile is an LCS mid laner, guys, okay? He's not doing this versus scrubs, you know? He's not doing this versus He's not his silver smurf, alright? These are challenger players. These are professional players he's doing this against. AP Rakan, baby. Let's go. Okay, so first recall here. He's building into that proto belt. He's going to get that revolver first. So as you can see, basically whenever he launches his Q, he's going to get a bunch of damage as well afterwards. So it's pretty decent, honestly, for Rakan and for these engage. So there you go, engage, and then just auto attack, and you do like 100 damage with your auto. And look at that! Even when you trade back, you just, with his passive, he doesn't really take much damage when he trades back. And the heal he gets from his Q, again, he doesn't take any damage. It's pretty crazy. Alright, let's see if anything's going on here. Caps is dead. Nothing else is going to happen. Alright, fair enough. We'll just back away from this one. Let's skip forward a little bit here. I don't think too much will happen mid until PerkZ gets his ulti up again. I would imagine not. Look at that shield. That shield is pretty significant here, guys. You can see it's around like 150, almost 200 health shield here. Look, it doesn't. That's pretty crazy. Alright, his ultimate is up now. Nope, don't take me top. I want to watch PerkZ. Plus 100 health every time he hits a Q. Not bad there either. Oh, Exile could be in trouble here. Alright, it's going to play that one safe. Zippity 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 zoo. Get out of this one. By the way, guys, not really an elephant in the room. That's completely the wrong phrase. But I am back from casting the EU Masters. Yes, I am. I prepared the Foxdrop's favourites. I prepared in advance. This one I'm doing after. I am going back on this weekend to cast the finals up in Leicester. There are still tickets. ESL.pm/EUM if you want to buy those tickets, guys. And come see me. I'm sure I'll be doing like meet and greets and hanging out with you guys. And of course all the pro players. Origin will be there, so Froggen, Forgiven, Insec, Expect and Jezzes, that's their lineup. And then obviously you've got the other teams. Gamers Origin, Illumina. Oh, here we go. He's going in. 21 gold for a minion, and I don't know what happened to Exile, but he just disappeared there. The other team is Mad Lions as well. Oh, PerkZ is in trouble. Is he going to get the return? I don't think so. Has Caps got away with this one? That is the question. So, oh, Exile gets taken down. Caps, I think, is okay here. Caps will get out, but that's a 1-for-1 trade in the end. Not too bad, all things considered. You know what? How about a 2-for-1 trade? Because Ziggs goes down as well. Camille, mate, what you doing? What's up with that? Unfortunate for PerkZ, he gets taken out there, but that's okay. He's just biding his time. He's now reached his Proto Belt power spike, which is a pretty decent power spike, honestly, for Rakan. Let me just quickly do something here for you laddies, while PerkZ is walking down the lane here. Is he going to pick up that blue buff? Looks like he's looking for it. He fancies the blue. And he's going to get it. He jumps away. He's all sorted. Alright, guys. I need to quickly do something here. Oh, there's a gank in the mid lane. Exile gets knocked up. Nothing else is going to happen, though. Just going to chill out here. Just going to chill out. Okay. Alright. Beautiful stuff. We're all sorted. Sorry about that, fellas. But now I can do things like this. Forgot to enable my credit suite. Oh, look at that. He blows a proto belt to get rid of the minion wave. And look at that combo. You just jump in. And then just Q auto and bam. This, honestly, it's underrated how much regen you get from this build. Or how much damage you don't take in this build. Because you've got the shield and the healing. It's crazy. Oh, here comes Caps. Looking for the engage. Tied with the Q. Pops the ultimate. Runs away. Not going to take too much damage here. That is the ultimate down though, which is the main engage tool for PerkZ here on that Rakan. So if he wants to go for an aggressive play, he won't be able to anymore. 133 health coming down every time that he lands a Q. That's pretty significant, guys. When you combine it with that shield that's coming up here too. This proto belt, obviously you're seeing him use it not just for killing power, but also so you can wave clear a bit better, because Rakan does sorely lack those wave clear mechanics. And you'll see as well after this proto belt that he go for Ludens too. So He wants to go for the pokey build, but also get some of that wave clear going down too. Alright, let's skip forward here a little bit, see what he's up to. Exile in the mid lane. Nothing happening here, I don't think. Skippity skoo. Fast forward here. I want to get to some team fights so you guys can see that too. Let's zoom out here and see, is there anything happening? Alright, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Although, if Exile steps forward here, here comes Kane and Graves. We're going in for the play, guys. Graves gonna be able to help PerkZ pick up cabs, but that's it. It's a 1-for-1, and I want to see a 1-for-1 trade. Who comes out on top? It's hard to say. Blitzcrank. I mean, the Zillion, the clock block here, guys. The Zillion ulti makes it really hard in these small skirmishes to find victims and find targets. What is that? Direct to camera. Actually, direct to camera knows what's up, apparently. Yo, Gobro just died in this top lane 1v1 to Camille, and now he gets that solo kill. What is going on? You can't do that. You can't get solo killed and then proceed to solo kill. I'm going to eat a celebratory Haribo Gold Bear. Do you guys know these? This is not hashtag not even an ad. I used to love these when I was a kid, and my mum sent me some through the post. I haven't had these in so long, and they're so good. Mmm. Mmm. They're really good. My favorite when I was a kid were the green ones. Now I have to say it's between like yellow and orange. They're really, really nice. Mm. Sorry, I wanted to get away from the mic so you couldn't hear me chewing. Abyssal Mask Rush for the LeBlanc. Alrighty then. That says I don't want to die to the Rakan. But look at this. PerkZ doesn't have that much AP, and look how big his shield is. Alright, we're going in. There's the quickness. There's the grand entrance. That's not what it's called, but either way, we'll call it that for now. Caps. Not long for this world. Bam! Get squatted like a bug. Exile is poking his nose around, but I don't think he's going to be going down here. Though with the Blitzcrank, no, just going to be jumping away. Distortion OP. And nothing more will happen. Free kill going over to... I think Graves picked that one up there, actually. So Graves gets the kill. That's good shit. But it doesn't help PerkZ. We want PerkZ to get fed so we can see him pop people with his AP Rakan. Take note, by the way, guys. This is... If we want to learn things from this game, look at how he uses his Proto Belt. PerkZ uses that Proto Belt a lot just to clear minion waves. You don't have the best wave play. You don't have to save it for, you know, going for the 1v1 kills or anything like that. Just use it on the minion waves. Just push it and pop. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, here we go. Another fight's happening here. Let me zoom out this one a little bit. PerkZ, mate. That is not a situation you want to find yourself in. Caught in the Hextech ultimatum. He's dead already. Caps might go down here as well as the Camille. Caps is dead. Camille survives on this. No, she's dead as well. Ignite ticks down, burns her out. Exile. Again on a sliver of health. Oh, the blast cone. What's happening here, boys? How's it going down? I think Exile's surviving. Oh, but for how long? Here comes Graves. He fancies the return. Exile's not getting out of this one. Zero chance. Zero chance, mate. Oh, okay. Maybe more than zero chance. Maybe. He could maybe go for this one. It's a bit of a marathon, but I think he's actually out of it. He's actually out of it. Exile. Nice escape, dude. He's genuinely out of it. All right. Nicely done. Nicely done. Good shit. All right. PerkZ, he died. It's not great, but he did manage to get that quick, we'll call it a quick recall. Picks up his lost chapter and a blasting wand. So he's sitting pretty here. He wants to go for this Luden's Echo, like we mentioned, the core build of Proto Belt, Luden's Death Cap. Now they're setting up for a dive topside here. Caps, mate. He's going to get caught again. Grabbed out of the wall by Blitzcrank. That one's cheeky. You can't just be running around grabbing people out of walls. That's not nice. The wall people, you got to leave them to their walls. Doesn't matter though. Caps is going down here. Or is he? Yes, he is. But he takes down Echo first. Alright, making the best out of a bad situation there. You got to respect that. Not bad from Caps. And now PerkZ. He's just going for the escape. He kind of fancies it, but he kind of doesn't. There's the grab into LeBlanc. Can't quite pop her. There it is. She goes down. Probably nothing else happening here though. So we will resume standard pacing. Alright. That was an interesting fight, lads. PerkZ has now completed his Luden's Echo. Alright, this Baron is spawning, and red team has quite a decent advantage, so we'll see whether or not PerkZ's team want to play around this Baron, because if you do have the advantage and you press that advantage, playing around Baron is a good way to do that, especially if you have good engage. So if you're playing someone like Blitzcrank or even the Rakan, but he's kind of AP Rakan, so it's like, But still, if you just get control wards and de-ward around the Baron area, then if you force people to face check you, and then you can easily turn on them with like the Blitzcrank. So we'll see whether they decide to go for that play. PerkZ is picking up some farm in the side lanes here. Kane killing the Graves, and PerkZ, if he wants to get in onto this fight, has to be pretty quick. I really want to see how much damage his Q does now. Actually, I can hover over it and see. 300 damage with the Q on a 3.6 second cooldown is not bad when it also heals him for 250. That's pretty decent. Oh, he's gone in. Alright, blink and you miss it, lads. Blink and you miss it. I'm going to rewind that one because I did miss it. Alright, so how does this one happen here? He decides he fancies it and he just goes in. So flash RW. Pops the passive of Exile here, and PerkZ is struggling to get that last auto off. Does get it in the end though. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. Skip forward here. Again, we're looking for the Baron play here, guys. We're looking to see whether they're going to start trapping around Baron. So a bit like this, where you go, you deny vision, and then you sit in a bush and you wait for people to face check you. So here comes Caps. Here comes Ziggs as well. Who's he going to go for? Q harass, decent damage, half health. Half health with a proto belt combo. Literally Q auto proto. Half health onto the Ziggs. That's pretty scary here. But now PerkZ is he's a bit separated from his team here, but his team is still fighting and Camille's going to engage onto Graves. So we'll see whether or not PerkZ, he lands the Q but can't land the W. And this is the weakness of AP Rakan. He can't quite get in there. He's kind of skirmishy. He sees the opening. He goes for the engage, knocking up Zillion, turning onto the Camille, charming her. She's going to die. And now, not quite able to get that really explosive team fight like he's looking for, but still pretty decent, honestly. But again, that is the weakness of, seemingly the weakness of AP Rakan. Oh, Caps, what are you doing there, Sonny Jim? Blimey. Oh, that's a tilter. That's frustrating. That's going to be Baron as well, most likely, if PerkZ and his team decide they want to go for that one. Because now that the jungler's dead, I don't know what Caps was doing there. I don't think that's even necessarily bad of him to be there. It's quite cheeky, but holy shit, that's surprising to see him there. Doesn't quite pick up the kill, but either way. Let's see now whether they go for this Baron. Tries to predict the LeBlanc returning. Gets the flash. Now turning onto Baron once more. Plus side of Rakan onto Baron is you can spam your Q and get that heal off. Actually, maybe you can't. You can only do that on champions, right? Nope, it is epic monsters as well. I thought so. So yeah, he can spam Q on Baron and just heal people around him, which makes it a lot easier to take. So there it is. Baron for the red team, Baron for PerkZ. Now we'll just... He hasn't bought in a very long time, so he should recall here, go spend his gold. He's sitting on 3,000 gold here, so he'll go for the double. Oh, he's gone GLP this game. Holy shit, okay. Interesting. I didn't realize you could go GLP and Proto Belt. In fact, I'm Not convinced you can. No, you can't. Yeah, it has a unique active shares cooldown with other Hextech items. So Protobelt and GLP have the same cooldown. So I don't know why he bought that GLP. This is kind of typical of champions that don't really have too many offensive abilities. You tend to get active items on them so that you can weave in extra combos into their kit. If that makes sense, extra abilities into their kit. Which I guess is why he wanted the GLP, but... yeah, I don't know. He's... oh, cheeky. That was... yeah, he's just dashing around like a madman here. But yeah, I don't think he realizes that you can't do both of those. No ways. Okay, he gets him in the end. I wonder whether he's going to realize and actually go to spawn and sell that. Because, you know, that's... excuse me. That's not great. That is not great. Oh, what a cheeky hook right there. Camille's going to get turned in on, but she does have the chrono... what's it? Chrono shift? That's what it's called. So she doesn't quite die, but she will die. It'll just take her a bit longer too, and Zulian actually dies as well. So that's what happened. Let that be a lesson when you try and save your teammates. Never save teammates, just flame them. Is he going to sell that GLP? He's generally not going to sell the GLP. I can assure you guys that he does not make a habit of doing this. I've taken a look at quite a few of his games, and every game he... well, apparently not, but I was under the impression that every game he was going Protobelt into Ludens and Deathcap. And this is... you know what? I'll quickly look up for you guys, because I'm 90% sure that this is not something he makes a habit of doing. And... yeah, he doesn't do this. This is the only game he's done this. I think I just don't think he realized that you can't do this. But yeah. He realizes it. He realizes his mistake. Oh, there's the engage, and all right, just a juicy combo right there. We'll rewind this one a little bit later, guys, so we can take a look at the specifics of what went down here in his combo. Oh, Blitzcrank with a flash hook. That's sexy. His passive saving his ass right there. Look at that heal. Was that a 360 health heal? Holy shit. Oh my god. So much damage. That is ridiculous. That healing is nutty as well. Let's rewind just a little bit here to see what his ideal combo is when you're going for that burst engage combo. Let's see what it is. So, you want to press R first and then W in. So, R, W. Bam. There it is. That's half health already. How much is his ulti doing? His ulti is doing like 500 damage. His W does like 500 damage as well. That is crazy. He's generally done about 900 damage right now already. He gets the ignite. And was that electrocute as well? I think that's generally just electrocute. And he's going to go down here. You don't really want Zinian to go down here because, you know, he actually heals when he comes back up. But he times his W perfectly with his resurrection. Sadly, he's standing in Zillion and that Q goes past him, which is a bit weird. But it's okay because Blitzcrank has splash. So basically, you want to jump in, press R, press W, jump in, and kind of just do your combo, which involves Q and Protobelt. Obviously, we didn't see the Protobelt coming out in that combo, but that was a weird situation because he actually killed Zillion before having to use Protobelt. But you get the idea. Alright, let's move on up here. Is he going to be able to pick up the Zillion here? I don't know, man. This could be scary. Holy shite. That damage is ridiculous. Oh, he's dead. Is he dead? He died. He's been shut down, lads. Is his team going to win the game? I don't think they can, honestly. So let's fast forward here because our Lord and Savior is dead for 30 seconds. So all of this is rubbish that we don't want to see. Oh, look at Exile. Yo, this Ez was 4-0, I swear, at one point. So yeah, he sold the GLP and went for Deathcap. He realized it, guys. He realized that you can't use both those items. And now he's got... so now he has how much AP? He has 550 AP. You can see his Q is dealing almost about 600 damage on a 3-second cooldown. His W, again, dealing a similar amount of damage on a... That's a longer cooldown, but it's, you know, whatever. He gives 550 health shields to people he dashes to. Look at that shield right there. Look at that shit. That is significant. And his ultimate as well is doing 500 odd damage. Like, holy crap. It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Then when you factor in the bloody proto belt. Alright, let's see what's happening here. Here comes the fight. PerkZ is pushed away, but he's got a... Look at it. He kills Ziggs! What? He didn't even have proper vision of Ziggs. He like caught a smidgen of Ziggs and genuinely kills him. That is just ludicrous. Alright. And he's not had enough. Oh, mate, he hurts so much. Look at that shield. It's disgusting. Oh, 520 heal as well. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is actually insane. Alright, are they going to go in the game here? Let's fast forward a little bit, see what they go for it. They might not. Minion waves aren't really where they want them to be. They're pinging Baron. Okay, so if this Baron goes down, it's going to be very hard to end this game. And if this is what I think it is, I've seen this clip on Reddit. Alright, ready guys? Are you ready? Here we go. There it is. So PerkZ just obliterates Caps right there. Caps just gets one shot by PerkZ's AP Rakan. Delicious. Oh dear. Let's fast forward a little bit here, guys, because I'm pretty sure this game is over, so we want to not waste too much time here, because I'm sure, I mean, it's been however long, like half an hour. I'm sure you guys need a tea break as well. I know I need one. Let's see how he's going to go. You know what? We'll zoom out for this one. We'll just see what's going down here. Camille goes down. She's going to get popped by the proto belt. Look at those shields. That is ridiculous. Holy moly. Alright guys, thanks for watching the gameplay. Hopefully you were educated on the ways of the AP Rakan. Disgusting. Thumbs up if you'd like to subscribe to me for more. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you in my next video.